Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the club league circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the club league season. But I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
That one drops for him.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Hit by James. Wells. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
At the line for the Dynasty, Dave Zadirko. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that. And Zadirko is a prototypical guy that any team would love to have. He's big, he's physical, and he's chasing blocks on D.
And Lee is going to pick up the foul. That is... And the Wolfpack have possession. It's a 10-point game. Back to Carter. James, covered by Fisher. 6 to shoot. Pass to Fresh. Had a chance to cut it there to single digits, but it's off target. And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Cordova outside. Now James in the post. Fisher's there.
Eric Fisher really helps out his team defensively. He's got the size, and so they kind of expect him to do it. But that doesn't mean it's not impressive when he does.
Here's Lee. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
I like the assist on that last play. He knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be placed.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
That one falls.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this league.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing. Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Cordova outside. A kick out to Carter. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Go to the way of the Wolfpack.
Substitution for the Dynasty.
A difficult situation for the Wolfpack here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Cordova outside. Here's Fresh. Stolen by Cobb.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, up there tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. Both teams will make a substitution. They need to stop this run.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different defensive look.
Back to Wells. And it falls all around the rim, and it goes in.
Absolutely filthy shot from deep. That mid-range has to feel like a layup for him.
Outside Lee. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Stupendous. Take a picture of that one. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You are not going to top that alley-oop.
If they're going to make a run, it's no time like the present.
We certainly expected a better game than this. It has not been a pretty picture.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Good on the bucket.
You can just tell MP loves attacking as a part of this unit. He's working together to find someone a shot.
And Patrick Wells outside. It's no good. He's made half of his 6 attempts now. Screen by MP. No one covering.
They sure aren't taking their foot off the gas pedal. They just keep adding to their score.
Well, it's never really a good idea to back off. Doesn't look like they're even crossing their mind to do that tonight.
Second personal foul.
And he can't get the first one. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals, so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Inside, Fisher. The kick out to Lee. Luan. Shoots over Wells. Here's Zadirko. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Outside, Timmerman. Stauffer with the ball. It's Michael Luan with the rebound. Pass to Lee. He tries for three. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
And it's Patrick Wells with the rebound. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Michael Stauffer for three. That shot off the mark. On the wing, Brett Hawkins. Defended by Stauffer. Now here's Hawkins. To the paint, Lee. Kicks it out to Fisher. Luan, 3 on the clock. And it's Hawkins missing. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
And he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Ooh, the crowd is buzzing after that sequence. MP just doing everything himself there.
Outside Stauffer. Over Hawkins. Stauffer misses. Outside Lee. Hawkins outside. There's the three. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That was a pure look from deep. Hard to imagine he was exclusive to the tennis team until recently. Serving up 3 nice points right there.
Robinson sets the screen. The tray. Drops it in from long range. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content. MP tacks on the extra point, finding ways to help his team even through the contact.
So both teams changing it up here.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
You just have to admire how selfless MP is on the court. He looks to get everybody involved, finds good angles and good shots. And maybe he could just go get it all done himself, too.
Stuffer, that's good.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Pass over to Dillard. Junior. Puts up a 3. And Eric Dillard with the 3.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. To the middle. It's stolen away by Stoffer. Kicks it to Johnson. Cordova. Fresh. Hawkins covering. Now Johnson. Outside Stoffer. Jacks up a 3. And Hopkins pulls it down. Here's the Dynasty. To the inside. Offensive rebounds. Pass to Davidson. Back to Lee. Dillard. Junior, a screen. Another 3 for the Dynasty. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
So it's both teams making a change here.
Danny Cobb. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. Back to Andrews. Cordova, guarded by Cobb. Pass to Andrews. Out to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Cordova outside. Lets the 3 fly. Andrews misses.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
Down low. Lee. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Can they get it? And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Cobb, back to Lee. Outside Cobb. And the Dynasty, another 3.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Lee with it. Now Carter defending.
And they're just scoring at will, getting whatever shot they want out there.
Yeah, and the lead, it's only getting bigger. Not sure what the opposition is thinking at this moment.
Here's Carter. Cordova outside. Johnson. Now it's Carter outside. They double team Deshaun Carter. Launches a 3. And Joey Johnson, good for 3.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
It's Dillard outside. Lee kicks it out to Junior. Lets it go from deep. Cordova grabs the board. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
First team foul. At the line for the Wolfpack, Alex Cordova, taking 2 shots.
Two.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
2 minutes
For the
remaining.
finish!
2 minutes.
And the jam by Alex Cordova.
Well, Timmerman is no floor general, but he's not going to miss an open teammate.
Here's Lee. And here's Dillard. Here's Junior. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. That one on James.
Second team foul. At the line for the Dynasty, Jason Jr.
And he makes the first. The Wolfpack making a switch here. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Wolfpack have possession. And he's going for the oop here.
Hey, Stoffer, he's a known chess aficionado. And that mental skill he's developed helps him make passes like this.
Outside, Lee. Inside. Junior up top. Up top, Lee. Outside, Lack. Dillard. 4 on the clock. For 3. The shot, no good. Now here's Timmerman. Defended by Lack. 3-pointer, Patrick Wells. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple. But they got away with it.
They get it again. Outside for Lack. To the paint. Here's Lee. Rebounded by James. And the Wolfpack have possession. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass over to Robinson. Timmerman. James. Covered by Lee. James no good. Outside, Davidson. Outside, Lee. Back to Junior. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give...
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh,
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is a
going to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over? Make the league. Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Think about it. I can't believe front-running high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time.
Mm-hmm.
That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to just go in there and do my thing, you know what I mean?
Stop playing, MP. Do you want to win, bro?
Of course I want to win. What you
Well,
talking
then
about?
pass the rock. All right, you're on a whole nother level than everybody else. I get that. But we can shoot. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
Yo, Patrick, ever since you got to Plainview, you've been telling me to take over, prove to the scouts that I'm an NBA player.
Yeah.
And now we on the biggest stage and you sitting here to tell me to play timid? You scared? You nervous? What's up, man?
Scared, man. It's North Beverly. I can't lose to those guys.
Hold on. Why? Because you play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. Players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them. Their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, no, that's real. Meanwhile, somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as them, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
Man. If you force up shots, we're gonna lose, man. The stock's gonna drop. Who's left for me to manage?
Go with this managing thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's not a problem.
All right, then. Plainview. All right, man, let's get out of here, bro.
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready to announce the starting lineups.
Welcome, fans, to the High School State Championship. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Plainview Panthers. At power forward, number 50, Grant Tomo. At the center position, number 6, Dave Zadirko. At the other forward position, number 15, Al Pachosi. Patrick Wells. The other guard, number 00, MP.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our coverage of the Illinois High School State Championships. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Danny, we've got quite the matchup tonight between the Plainview Panthers and the North Beverly Bearcats.
Rubbing my hands together, a bit of a David and Goliath situation here. The Bearcats looking for their 9th straight title, but the Panthers have come out of nowhere, led by their star, MP.
He's the star of the show and has been nothing short of sensational all tournament.
Oh, he's a player that can cause a load of problems with his overwhelming talent. And I'll tell you what, Coach Altman and the Bearcats will have a plan, but some things you just can't account for.
And when you watch Dermonenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
Perchumpsey outside. Back to Lee with just 5 to shoot. Dish to Tombo. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
How about the deep ball by Tombo? Always helps to have a power forward who can shoot it.
Now Cawthon. Outside Marcita. Now here's Dermonenko with the fadeaway. Off the rim and out. And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season, he's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
Now here's Dermonenko and Danny Cawthon with the dunk.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
Put the pass exactly where it needed to be.
A highlight we'll be seeing on repeat. That was incredible showmanship.
It's Lee inside, guarded by Day. Here's the Zadirko. That's it, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 of 2.
Zadirko lives for the physical play. He goes right at the throat of the defense on that one.
Dermonenko outside. Ooh, and there's the alley. And Danny Cawthon with the dunk.
James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass in a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
He misses the free throw.
What I really admire about MP is he's not only this team player on the court that we see, but off the court as well. This kid just really understands the value of helping his community.
Now here's Day. Dishes to Marcita. There's a screen by Lee. And now here's Marcita. Not a lot of room. And the go-ahead bucket is no good. From deep, it's MP. And Vlad Dermonenko pulls it down. High arcing shot. Combo grabs the board. The Panthers leading.
Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
Look at Wells, the 5'7" guard with a physical drive to the basket.
On the wing, James Marcita. He nails it, and we're all tied up.
He's been a huge catalyst for this offense here.
Right side Lee. Ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Day with it. He's picked up by Wells. Dermonenko outside. Out to the right wing. Dishes to Marcida. 6 to shoot. Yermonenko covered by Lee.
And the Bearcats come into this final as the favorite. 8 straight Illinois State championships for them. An incredible run.
And you look at the program North Beverly has put together, it's something you rarely see.
Oh, they're gold standard for high school basketball around here. Great coaching, great teammates. Kids want to play for this team. Well, he just wants to get everyone in sync.
I like the timeout. Get everyone together, make any necessary adjustments.
On the court.
Starting the second quarter, and about a minute gone by. Pass to Perchumsey. Jacked up a 3. Offensive board.
He read how that shot was going to come off the rim. He was eyeing it, and he can make up for any height disadvantage.
And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
Back to Splitter. Johnny Chu. Passes to Cawthon. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Bearcats missing. Fast break, here they come. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Justice Rosenberg.
And I'll tell you what, Danny Cawthon loves throwing around his 6'9" frame. He uses all of it to his advantage.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Drake, some of these players on these teams have faced off against each other in Club League. Those memories can be an asset in their minds.
Oh, yeah, when you've faced someone before, those lessons learned may translate to in-game advantages, Danny. And that's the thing, you got to correct past mistakes, keep making adjustments, and get better over time.
To the paint. And that one's good for Lee.
I like it. And feeling a bit scrappy there and close.
North Beverly trailing here. Bishop with the screen. Here's Marcida. And again, it's the Bearcats missing. To the inside. Back to Lee. Swings it to Gibson. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Bearcats.
Good chance at a score with that jumper, but it just didn't fall.
2 minutes.
Good job by the offense, at least to create a shot like that. And no matter how this game goes, what a run it's been for Plainview. The first time they've gotten this far in school history.
And you can tell by how much the town has loved it. Fairy tale ending or not, this has been a year to remember for Plainview. That free throw, no good.
And when you talk about Cawthon, his rebounding on both ends stands out the most. Offense and defense, he's physical everywhere.
Wells with it. Inside. Here's Lee. It doesn't go for him. Javar Day with some nice D right there. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played so far. Here's Marcida. Yes, and it's Danny Cawthon with the assist that time.
Well, at 6'10", 240 pounds, Marcida is difficult to stop when he gets that kind of positioning. Let's talk about Danny Cawthon for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Cawthon is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets. Day. Here's Bishop. Gets it to fall from the right block.
I mean, who can challenge Bishop out there? He towers over his opponents.
Wells outside. Down low. Here's Lee using his post move to get the 2 points.
He got hung up on a great screen, and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Cawthon sets the screen. James Marcita for three. Zadirko grabs a rebound.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can. Well, you know the MP is going to get a swarm of attention when he gets inside. Defenders collapsing down on him, and he scores himself the trip to the line.
MP. Shooting 2.
Second free throw, no good. Here's the Bearcats with the basketball. They trail by 1. Perchumsey outside. From deep three-point range. He got it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Panthers. They lead by 1. And we'll return right after the halftime break to bring you the third quarter. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollowed ground here at the United Center.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
And Tombo gets the bucket. Here's Marcita. Shoots over Perchumsey. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Guys, we know Marcita is big, but he's also been working really hard to become more skilled, too.
Wells outside. It's Lee inside. Guarded by Day. Kicks it out to Perchumsey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades away. North Beverly pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly prepared to play this game as if it's on their own home floor.
Oh, Coach Altman is a living legend. He's the most decorated high school coach in Illinois State history. And what's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan.
James Marcita for 3. They get it back. Here's Bishop. Throws it down as the whistle blows. A chance for a three-point play.
At the line for the
It's going to be on MP.
Brutal move from Bishop. Nearly unaffected by the foul. Doing some damage out there.
Nice move. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. The Panthers trailing this one. Perchumsey outside. Lee. Again, the miss by the Panthers. And Ben Bishop, the big man for the Bearcats, 7+ feet in the middle. Hard to miss out on the floor.
Yeah, sticking out on the floor with his height. The mobility is the only question mark for him. He moves like he's 50 years old and drives a minivan, but man, when he gets into position, he's a load to deal with.
And Day gets to go.
That can be a tricky pass inside, but the rewards definitely justified the risk.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Lee. Yes, and it's Patrick Wells picking up the assist.
Great work off the screen to move right to the rim. That was picture perfect.
Dermonenko outside. And he loves it up towards the rim. And Danny Cawthon with the dunk.
This is why this Bearcats team loves Dermonenko, a relentless player who relishes feeding his teammates. So many of the players for the Panthers have been a part of the Plainview community their whole life. There have been a lot of legacy names.
Some of the kids have fathers and grandfathers. They love their basketball. Now here's Day, covered by Lee. Cawthon sets the screen. Shoots a fader. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Hey, Cotton's showing he's got some skill for his size. Normally, he's working in close.
Wells outside. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Bearcats. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Dermonenko. And the layup is good.
Crafty finish from Vlad. Just taking the wind out of the Panthers, who have to contend with so much size that Dermonenko can sometimes slip past them.
To the middle. Left side Lee. And it's blocked by Javar Day. Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. And he lobs it up. Cawthon down low. He's guarded by Prachumsky. Cawthon sets the screen. Second chance shot. Dermonenko misses. Plainview on offense. A 7-point differential. Screen by MP. From 13. Buries the jump shot.
Prachumsky's a real solid shooter from this area.
Outside, Marcita. Passes to Cawthon. Shoots the three. The offensive rebound. The third quarter comes to a close. North Beverly out front this one. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after this to bring you the start of the fourth quarter. Final quarter of play just ahead. The Illinois State Championship.
Substitution for the Panthers. Substitution for the Bearcats.
North Beverly in the lead. And of course, high school basketball around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There is a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing a shadow in the shape of the number 23. And it envelops every court in this city.
2 points.
Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
Outside Lee. Down low. No good. Solid defense from Danny Cawthon. Outside Marcita. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by in the final quarter. Outside Bishop. Marcita. Pass to Day. Out of bounds. Bearcats ball as North Beverly will hold on to it.
The defender went for the ball and tried to make a play on it.
And that was crucial. Could have been quick points if he didn't get his hand on it.
Clock is at 3. Dermonenko. And the miss there off the inbound. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Wells, no good. And so with it, it's North Beverly. Outside, Marcita. Here's the three. Pure from 3-point range.
Entering unfair territory. Marcita already has a huge edge inside, and now showcasing the long ball. The power of the Bearcats is a full display right now.
Zadirko, a screen to the inside, and the ball out of play. North Beverly will have it. They can burn some clock if they want.
And they could get a little breathing room here, too.
Outside, Marcita. Three-pointer. Zadirko grabs a rebound.
Even without the three ball falling for him, defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
Focused finish by Young MP. He's such a cool customer.
And here's North Beverly. They're leading by 8. here's Dermonenko. James Marcita for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, this is a guy you have to account for on the perimeter.
Wells outside. To the paint. Lee. Nice D from James Marcita. Dermonenko outside. Over Zadirko. Dermonenko with the bucket.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Day with the steal. Inside. Cawthon. It's rebounded by Plainview. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side Lee. Back to Tombo. Wells. 4 on the clock. And that's going to do it. North Beverly has captured an unprecedented
And you hate to call